Hi, I'm Luke McIntosh, creator of becomeabassist.com, and in this lesson you're going to learn an exercise to strengthen your pinky finger. It's going to give you a lot more dexterity and independence, and it's also going to help you play a lot more cleanly. Now, for most people, the pinky finger is the weakest because it gets used the least. But once you do start using it, you'll notice a couple of things happen. First of all, the range you have in just one position increases. You find that it gets to be a whole lot easier to move around your neck, and you have a whole lot more control as you play. So that's what we're looking to do in this lesson. Now, you've probably heard of the one finger per fret method, and that's exactly what we'll be using in this lesson. So you're going to start with your pinky finger on the 12th fret on your G string, right there. And that means your index finger is going to be on this E on the 9th fret, middle finger on the F on the 10th fret, ring finger on the F sharp at the 11th fret. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, one finger per fret. Now the pinky in this exercise is going to act as an anchor point. So you're going to come back to it after every single note you play. And doing that's going to make it work, basically. And it's going to build up that strength and that independence and that dexterity. Very, very important. So the first version of this exercise goes like this. Start with your pinky, obviously, and then you go ring finger, pinky, middle finger, pinky, index finger. If you're thinking in terms of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, then you've got 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Now mess around with that a little bit, see how it feels. 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Try and stay as relaxed as possible here. You may be using new muscles you haven't really used in this way before, so it's really important to stay super relaxed and build up that strength, just like that. So this cell, this 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, this cell is the building block for this exercise. Everything's going to be based on this. But there are actually 23 other cells that you can use to strengthen all the other fingers as well. There's 6 for each finger. And you can check them out by clicking the link underneath this video and checking them out. They're all laid out for you very, very cleanly, very nicely. However, for this lesson, we're just using that 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1 cell. So now that you've messed around for a little bit, you can start moving it around your bass and start really working your pinky, start really working the rest of your fingers. So you can start off 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, move down a string, go down from your G to your D string, same cell, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, then down to your A string, then your E. Then you can go down a fret, so instead of starting on the 12th fret, you start on the 11th with your 4th finger. And same thing, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Up to the A string, and the D, and the G. See how that works? You're just taking that one cell and moving it around your bass. Now you can keep this pattern going down your neck, but I will make one suggestion. If you are new to this, I'd stop it around the 5th fret. And the reason I say that is this. The lower you go down on your neck, the further apart the frets get. And if you are new to this, you're going to be using muscles that you haven't really used before. And if you're doing it with a bigger stretch, you run the risk of overworking those muscles, overstressing them, and it could lead to some pain and possibly some injury. And I don't want that for you, and I'm sure you don't want that for yourself either. So if you are new to this, I'd recommend stopping at around about the 5th fret and then coming back up. Now, as you get more comfortable, obviously, and as your hands get stronger and you get more experience, you can slowly, bit by bit, start going down lower on your bass. That's totally fine. But if you're just starting out, I definitely recommend that the 5th fret is a good place to turn around and start coming back up. So with that in mind, I'm going to put my metronome on at 100 beats per minute and just show you the entire exercise. So remember, we're starting here, ending at our 5th fret, then coming back up in reverse. Here our index finger's on the 5th fret. So we're going to come back up here. just like that. So that's just the first version of this exercise. Now you don't have to start here, you don't have to end down here. You can play up higher if you want, that's not going to hurt at all. You can go down lower if your hands can handle it. If not, just go where you're comfortable. You don't want to hurt yourself, remember. But there are many other ways that you can play with this cell. It's not just that one simple way. Here are a few more. You can mess around with string crossing. So instead of just going G, D, A, E, and then E, A, D, G, you could go G, D, you could go G, A, D, E, and then E, D, A, G. It'll sound like this. Down to your A, up to your D, then down to your E. Down a fret. Do you see how that works? You're incorporating string crossing into this 4-3, 4-2, 4-1 kind of exercise. Another way is to mess around with just playing the cell on one string and moving it around on just one string. So if you were to start down low with your index finger on the 5th fret and just play that cell just on the G string. Keep going up higher and higher. You can go as high as you want. You can go past the 12th fret. You can go up as high as you want. And when you're ready, just come back down. All the way back down to your 5th fret. That's just another way of looking at this exercise. Now that's just 2 extra ways of playing this exercise and playing with that cell, but there are plenty more. So if you'd like the tab and notation of this exercise, make sure and click the link under this video and go and check it out. And also while you're there, make sure and sign up to the Become a Bassist newsletter to get more lessons just like this. So to recap, you learned an exercise that developed the strength, the dexterity, and independence of your pinky finger. You learned about the 4-3, 4-2, 4-1 kind of cell, and how you can use that to build up that strength and that dexterity and that independence. You also learned that it's probably not such a good idea if you're new to this to go down past your 5th fret because you run the risk of overworking the muscles in your hand. And you also learned that there are many other ways to play with that cell, as well as 23 other cells that you can use. Thank you so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. I'm Luke McIntosh, creator of BecomeABassist.com, and I'll see you in the next lesson.